going on, everyone? I hope everyone's having a great day. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Texas, as you can see. Beautiful evening. Oh, sorry, my hand's in the way. Just a reminder, not a professional videographer, but I kind of just wanted to make a quick video. I've had this Garmin now for going on a year. Just my final thoughts on what I think of the product and if it's worth it. I'd say the number one and probably the only complaint I have about the Garmin is no matter how tight I tighten the band or I tighten it on my wrist, it will slip when I'm working out. And that's whether I'm running or I'm just working out in the gym. Like when I start sweating, it slips. And I just cannot stand that. It bothers me so bad. And I have the stock band. I don't know if maybe y'all can tell me some tips, or if there's some different bands out there that are more stable and will keep it in place. I think part of it has to do with the Fenix. This is the Fenix 6 Pro, and it is a little on the heavy side, and I think that has a big issue to do with it. And I have small wrists, but overall, absolutely great watch. I absolutely love the fact that it stays charged for so long. I work out every day and I track my workouts, and it'll stay charged for 18 days before I have to charge it again. So that's one of the reasons I switched over from an Apple Watch, because I was tired of having to charge my watch every single night. With this thing, it's amazing, and still receive all the phone calls, all the emails, notifications, everything that an Apple Watch does, but it's just not in a fancier form. It's just it's more basic. But man, when it comes down to all the widgets and gadgets that this thing has, it's insane. And let's see if I can set up somewhere that I can actually show you the watch, and we can kind of go through some of the little benefits of it. Pardon my setup. Like I said, I'm not a trained professional when it comes to this videography. I just try and make videos that are informative. I'm not really big on the appearance and all that. But and one other major complaint that I have is, I don't know if you can tell, you see that I take really good care of my watch, and there's scratches on the right there and right there. I don't know if you can see that. Now, I do know that they make the sapphire glass, obviously, but this watch, I think I paid $730 for that. For that amount of money, I believe they should throw that sapphire glass in with no additional charge, because it is you can't really tell with this video, but it kind of gets on my nerves. It gets in the way of certain stats and stuff. But let's just look at my previous workout, just so I can show you some things. I'm sorry, I live right by an airport, so there's a plane flying right over me. But my last activity, so 20 miles, shows me my pace, my time. Let's see, click here, go to all stats. So it tells me my distance, my time, my pace, my calories burned, heart rate, anaerobic, my load, cadence, anything you can think of on these. They're amazing. Let's look at the training effect it had. Aerobic, overreaching. Says I'm working too hard, I guess. What else? Okay, the maps are pretty cool. Takes a second to look at, but so that was my my last workout. It was at a high school on a circle track, and believe me, it was brutal. But yeah, what else can I show you on this thing? You got your altimeter, barometer, battery life, heart rate. I have mine turned off, because if you keep your heart rate turned on, it will drain the battery a little bit, but it tells you how long the battery life is, the weather. And there's different widgets. You can set up different home settings, different screens, and notifications. You can connect Spotify so you can run without your phone. It tells me my pulse ox, which is huge. I like that. It's important. And this is disabled right now because I think I have it in battery saver mode, or maybe not. Steps. This is pretty cool, I think. Is it says your VO2 max, but it also tells you your race predictor. So it says I can run a marathon in 4 hours and 15 minutes. I'll have to put that to the test one day, but I'm not that big of a runner. I'm more working out kind of guy. But yeah, anything you can think of, man. This watch is amazing. Like I said, my biggest complaint is the wristband slips when I start sweating in my workout, and I'm telling you, I've tightened it as tight as it can go, and it still slips, and these scratches. But other than that, oh, I got a notification from from Bumble. That's amazing. But great watch. Just wish the glass was fixed and the band. So if y'all do know of any better wristbands that won't slip while I'm working out and sweating, that would be great. But just a quick little review. I do think it's worth it if you have the money, obviously. I mean, it is an expensive watch, and if you're big into fitness, it really helps, especially with the app. The app can provide so much information that it doesn't show up on here, but it downloads to your phone on the app. Sleep, everything you can think of. But yeah, so that's my final review on the Garmin Fenix 6 Pro. I definitely recommend it. I only had those 2 big complaints, but drop a comment below. Let me know if y'all like y'all's or your complaints. And thanks. Have a good one.